I already hit. Wait, just hold on. Yeah, but we could do a react if you want. What would you want?
No, I was like, we always do a react. We should just react to a CMO video.
Yeah. You think my fans?
Bro, rates Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, my fans want to see that. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I think so.
All 3 people who play Yu-Gi-Oh in here.
Did you already start then?
Yes, the stream has already started, but I just haven't, it hasn't started yet, you know what I mean? In the sense that I'm not going to say the thing I'm supposed to say.
Okay.
I mean, we can if you want. But do you think that's stalling out the episode another 30 seconds? It's the cold open, as you keep saying.
Wait, what are you talking about? What were you going to say?
Welcome back to CHUDCAST, the worst podcast on the internet. In this episode, we have nothing to talk about.
Because you're a failure.
No, we're talking about Freer in this episode after the very short news segment. It is the most overrated anime of all time now that I've finished it. Holy hell. But we'll get to that. We'll cover news first, I guess. Hold on. I gotta keep the Reggie Clank music quiet. Alright, so this is actually last week's news because it came out 7 days ago, but whatever, who cares? We didn't cover it last time. Avowed director has left Obsidian after nearly 12 years. So yeah, avowed director Carrie Patel. It sounds like a female name. Would you guess it's a biological female or a troon? I don't know. It's 50-50. You want to Google it?
Maybe. If it's Patel, probably biological. Who is it? What am I looking up?
Carrie Patel. Okay, so Carrie Patel, director of Obsidian Entertainment.
Yeah, it's biological.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. So, over impressive 12-year career at Celebrated RPG Studio, Obsidian Entertainment, Carrie has mainly worked on Pillars of Eternity, Outer Worlds, most recently Avowed.
So, only bad games.
And, yes. Basically. I mean, honestly, I don't know. People like Pillars of Eternity, I guess, but I'm probably not going to play it. Let's see.
I don't believe him.
So, woman gets promoted to director and game bombs and is horrible and looks super gay. Imagine my shock.
Must be a coincidence. Yeah, we should try again.
And the art director's the guy who said he hates white people and wants to replace them with blacks or whatever. He said so. He basically said something like that. So, some gay dude. Imagine my shock. Okay, I don't have anything else to say about this, I'll be honest. Do you?
Pillars of Eternity is the same acronym as Path of Exile. So I can't... Every time I see Poe, I just think Path of Exile.
Yeah, same thing goes with every time I see DS. Do you know how many games abbreviate to DS? It's like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Death Stranding, Dead Space...
the DS game system.
Yeah, the dual screen, and Nintendo's dual screen system.
The one that gets me always is TF2. Titanfall 2. People will say TF2, and it's like, no.
Yeah, there's only one TF2.
About your shit game. Yeah, there's only one TF2.
I don't even like TF2, and I agree. If you have to write Titanfall 2 every time.
Yeah, you have to write it down. Fuck you guys.
Yep. Okay, next. Everything happening to Bungie is because of greed. Ex-employees Hope Studio gets consolidated into Sony, say that's the path forward. Okay, so, yeah, former Bungie employees it's definitely greed and nothing to do with extreme DEI gay bullshit. Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
Let's see. It's been a turbulent time for Bungie. How is Marathon seeking money when it looks no one wants to play it? It looks like Concord. How is that the greed? Leftists are retarded and will never actually accept that their gay-ass, ugly-ass ideology is what's ruining everything.
Yeah, we'll be greedy by doing nothing anyone wants. Yeah, that's greed.
Yes.
Definitely not an arrogance of some kind, of thinking they know better, because they're women who have never made anything.
Yeah, so this is retard shit because no one wants Marathon, what it looks like anyway. No one gives a fuck. It looks disgusting. But that's the powers that be, the corporate suits. They're like, yes, this will make cajillions of dollars, just like Concord did. So All right, whatever. I'll read. Maybe they have good points. Okay, so monetization pressures were a recurring theme. One former dev shared that the team was scolded over revenue concerns, even discussing whether the glow on Trials of Osiris armor was too attractive because it might hurt Destiny 2's Eververse sales. The suggestion of a Destiny subscription was also floated in meetings, but was vehemently rejected by staff. So a lot of this is like old news stuff, though. Because
why is Marathon bad though? That's what I want to know.
I understand what they're saying, where it's like the pay for skins should probably look better than the ones you can earn in game if you want to maximize money, which is pretty gay, but that is usually how this goes.
I also don't fucking care about cosmetics at all. Show me why the game is bad, because it is bad, and I want to know why.
Yeah. So I guess, you know, if I'm being charitable to these people, basically what they're saying is that, you know, the fact they're making a live service game as their next game because it makes the most money theoretically because
all of their games have been live service, so it's not like
Destiny's live service, but this is like, you know, the multiplayer only, you know, they're trying to, I don't even know what they're really trying to get in on, because isn't it supposed to be like Tarkov, an extraction shooter or something?
It's supposed to be I've heard this a million times, and I 100% agree with it, that the extraction shooter genre isn't even that popular. It's like, yeah, Tarkov's really big, but it's not Fortnite big, and it's the biggest game in the genre and will be forever, you know?
Yeah, the only other game I heard getting vaguely similarly as possible, because it was vaguely, that was a retarded sentence. What I meant to say is almost as popular is because it was AstroTurf so heavily, which was Dark and Darker, but then they got in illegal trouble because they stole assets from the company that they were working for. So that game got fucked because of illegal shit.
Yeah, it's just like games like these, you know, these EA type games are designed to be bigger than it is even possible for the genre to get, because Tarkov's not that big and nothing's going to be bigger than it, you know? It's already the peak of the genre. It's just not that popular of a genre. Yeah.
If you can really only name one game that's big in that genre, then it's not a big genre.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Marathon, report Marathon delay likely as Sony cancels all paid marketing plans. So, yeah, they're probably going to try and salvage this shit. I don't know how they're going to manage that, but it must be Yeah. It must be too far in development. They can't cancel it, spend too much money on it. They can't just make Destiny 3, which would be the smart thing, instead of, you know, this garbage. So, I guess, yeah, they're going to delay it. That seems almost certain. For sure.
You think, what was it called? No, now I've forgotten. Concord. Was Concord shadow dropped? Because I don't remember seeing any advertising for that game at all.
No, there was advertising. I remember making fun of the ads last Summer Games Fest. And then, like, leading up to release, it had some marketing, but because, you know, I have ad block on like everyone does, I didn't really see that much.
I guess that's the problem. Because I'm thinking, like, why, at this point, you might as well just shadow drop Marathon and then cancel it, you know, shut it down in 3 weeks the same way.
Yeah, that
Concord was shut down.
Yeah, save at least $100 million on marketing or whatever stupid ass numbers they spend these days.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm starting to hate Freenan.
For the final piece of news, how to redeem Roblox gift card.
Whoa, this is a good one. Oh shit.
No. Devin sent me this. I thought that was funny.
We need to know.
So
I don't know how. I just have been stacking them up. I'm like 30.
Okay. So there's no news this week, and you know, you might be wondering, why is there no news this week? Well, the Summer Games Fest is about to happen, so why would there be any news? So yeah, normally what I should have done is, I don't know, play the 1992 games.
Yeah, how many of those do you think you got to?
0.
It takes about an hour to beat one, so...
0! 1992 games. 0.
That's good.
Well, chat knows what I was doing this week. I streamed 4 days in a row.
8 hours every day.
No.
16 hours every day.
I think I streamed 36 hours in 4 days. So, yeah.
Okay, what were you doing with the rest of those hours?
Sleeping, working out, maybe touching my penis once or twice. Maybe. I don't know if that actually happened. It could have, but there's nothing confirming it. So, I kind of want to talk about Freerun first, since I literally just fucking finished it, like, right before we started. Because that's just how I roll, you know. Let me... What I should have done before we started, I didn't think of it, was just, have the CHUDCAST image. I could just have the capture so that it doesn't have CHUDCAST in the title. Hold on. We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
Okay, we do it live. Freenen.
We win. There we go. Let me crop that in there. Pretend
Jack likes Freerun because it looks like a child. Almost.
Yeah, almost. It's like a grandma combined with a lolly combined with a fucking severely autistic sociopath who pretends to be cute. Also, I hate Freerun. Also, anyway, okay, so I already said this on the last stream I did, but I've now decided Freerun is the most overrated anime of all time. Because it is #1 rated on my anime list, and I came to a conclusion as I was finishing the Mage arc. Freerun is Baki for women. That's what it is. And you might be thinking, what the hell does it have to do with Baki? And it's like, okay, well, they had the genius idea of explaining how the magic system works in the last, like, 5 episodes. They're like, okay, how does magic work? Because all we knew before this is they use mana, which is just key from DBZ 1000%. Like, 1-to-1, mana is just key from DBZ. Which makes you wonder, you know, because we get all these flashbacks of the heroes party. Why do you need anyone that doesn't cast magic? Magic's clearly the best thing. It's not even close. They even lie to you and say, oh, they need a frontline fighter to distract, you know, to keep the mages safe, just like a old RPG. Well, no, because they have a defense spell that can block literally anything, pretty much. So, no, there's literally never a problem when the mages come across any monster.
Did they ever have a mage fighting a warrior? Does that ever happen in the show?
No, not directly.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
So
yeah, does the shield spell block what? Because can't whatever his name is, Redman Stark, can't Stark like cut through mountains and shit? Would that cut through their shields and kill mages?
Who knows? You would hope, but it seems like mage is the only thing that matters. I mean, Stark literally just fucking disappears in the last arc. He appears like twice. He's like, because they go to the magic exam, he doesn't cast magic. What's he supposed to do? He hangs out with an old man, and he shows up for like 1 or 2 other scenes. The only male character out of the main characters does fucking nothing, because the series is all about women. Oh, anyway, so I was getting to the magic system. So how's it like Baki, right? Well, they explain a bunch of times that you can only cast a spell if you imagine it. Now, you might be thinking, you might have a brain, you might, you know, like intelligent art. You might think, okay, no, mages, the appeal was supposed to be a self-insert fantasy for nerds, because you use your intelligence, your ingenuity, to create all these crazy magic spells to warp reality itself. That was something for smart people to have, because they couldn't be strong, they couldn't be wise, they couldn't be charismatic, you know, so they use their brain. But no, mages and Freerun are like sorcerers in D&D. They use their charisma or their willpower, depending on how you look at it. So it's either wisdom or charisma. It's not intelligence-based casting, because all the best mages are women, so you know they ain't smart. Let's already put that out of the way right now. No, it's not because... All the best mages are women, so it's not intelligence. Intelligence has nothing to do with it. No, it's imagination. They say this. Ubel, you know, I agree she's best girl, but there's a...
Oh, I knew you would.
No, she has umlauts. They don't know how to pronounce it. Japanese don't know how to pronounce German. It has umlauts over the U. It should be Ubel. They say Ubel because they can't fucking speak. These slant-eyed motherfuckers. Anyway, so... Anyway... She literally, how she defeats the shadow clone of Sense, the hair girl, is that she just imagines she can cut hair. That's Baki! That's how it works in Baki! They imagine they're a Triceratops, they fight like one. They imagine they're a cockroach, they can scurry like one. That's Baki! It's literally just Baki for women! So it's like, oh, it's cringe. Oh, it's cringe. I'm cringing. I'm cringing everywhere. It's bad. Oh, it's bad. So, anyway, there's the autism shit. We've already talked about Freerin herself being autistic. She's a terrible waifu. Like, people trying to... All because she makes cute faces sometimes. That's literally her only appeal. Her characterization is schizophrenic. It's basically, I described this last time. It's a split between 1, she's an 1,000-year-old grandma. 2, she acts cute. Or 3, she's fucking autistic as fuck. An autistic sociopath who has no regard for a normal human lifespan. And they try to pretend this is a romance between her and Himmel. She only gave a single fuck about him after he was dead for 30 years. She left him for 50. And there's one goddamn retard, I forgot to screenshot it. It was in one of my stream archives that said that, oh, it's proven that animals who live different lifespans have different perceptions of time. Okay, retard, never have a pet, you fucking scumbag, okay? If you get a hamster, you know it only lives for like 2 years, right? You know this. We all know this. If you're the type of subhuman who's like, oh, well, you know, a week passed and that's like a year for them. I couldn't imagine it. I couldn't understand it. I abandoned my hamster for 6 months and now he's old. What happened? Die. I'm sending you rope to your address right fucking now. You fucking scum. Freerin decides again 30 years after he's dead. Himmel is like her one true love. Remember, cherishes 10 years of adventuring with him, all the memories they built together. I mean, half the fucking series is flashbacks to a better series, a better fucking series we should have gotten with them adventuring with all the other adventures, because the actual present time is all about mages. Oops, all mages. Everyone shoots magic. Stark doesn't matter. Throw them out of series, nothing changes. I want to see...
Hear me out. Wait, hear me out. First of all, you're gay. You didn't think that one through. Second of all...
VMAC, if you only miss people after you lose them, you're a psychopath. You're a bad person. Good people don't do that. VMAC, you're autistic freak. True. I'll execute you.
That is fucked up. But wait. Wait, go. See, what you're fucking up here is Freeren's like the first anime you've seen in forever. Like this is, they're all this bad. Like none of them, because they're made for autistic people. That's why people are confused. Why you're like, why are you saying Freeren's autistic? She acts just like me.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like, this is definitely not like it's definitely one of the better shows to come out. But and you can look back, you can go back to the fucking podcast when whatever his name is, Carl. Yeah, Carl. When Carl brought up, Kobe's like, you gotta watch Freerin. I was like, what? Really? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
and everyone yelled at me. Yeah. Everyone made fun of me. But like, Freerin is extremely basic. It's like every other anime, but slightly better. The problem is anime's really bad. So like slightly better than really bad is not that impressive.
Yeah, I'm going to bring this up again. I brought this up on my last stream. You know how we're not going to get into a debate, I promise. But you know how chat is triggered by 5 is average, right? Or that's what they think, that 5 is average. Yeah. And we say for video games, it's probably like a 6 or something. Anime, the average is 3. The average anime is a 3 out of 10. Yeah. Anime is trash, right? 5 is not average. So, okay, so Freerin is way above average. It's like a 6 to a 7, something like that, right? You know, maybe a 7. I'll give it a 7. I'll be generous. So it's way above average. But the greatest anime of all time? Fuck no, okay? I know I'm talking shit, but I did enjoy it. I still thought it was entertaining.
What is the best anime then? Wait. You're a big anime
Dragon Ball
guy.
Z. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z's an 11. A 12. It's a 13. On the scale, it's like a 13.
Oh, you got me. You got me. It's true. You're right. I mean, when you're right, you're right. Dude, you would. I feel like you would hate Baki. I think if you actually watched Baki.
Nah, yeah, I probably would because it's anti. I want a good fight. There's not a single good fight scene in Frieren. Not one. No. The only time you even ever see. The Magic arc teased me because it finally had mages use other spells than Death Blast and Death Shield, which was all you saw for the first like 18 episodes, pretty much. And then even when Frieren fights her Shadow Clone, Frieren actually shows off, oh, she knows other spells. I mean, obviously she does, but I mean other combat spells and might use them. The thing is, the basic shield spell blocks everything. So you can't even make magic interesting. There's no way to make it interesting. It's literally just the animation. Which, again...
Did you like Clone Guy, though?
Yeah, the nerd, Land. What a name, Land. They only say it like Land. One time.
He's Cloneman.
Yeah. I
don't actually remember anything he does, but I like the idea of he was never there. Based.
Yeah, that I guessed that. I figured that he was never in any danger.
I mean, they hint to it very heavily.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. The sad thing is, like, again, I even though I agree with you that Ubel's best girl, at the same time, like, the standards are so goddamn low. The only other...
Yeah, I know. They didn't have one monster girl in your whole fantasy show. Who's gonna watch this?
Dog shit. Yeah.
Who is this for?
I guess you could say demons are like a monster girl. But the demons...
No. Monster girl, you need at least 50%. So, I mean, the standard is a mermaid or a centaur or a, whatever the snake one is called. It's 50%.
Yeah, so Lamia or Naga.
Yeah, Lamia. If it's not at least 50%, it sucks.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Where's the Minotaur girl? That'd be hot. Anyway, so, shit, you made me lose my train of thought. Anyway,
anime's gay.
I don't know. I just think like bad. I was hoping Ubel would be kind of like a yandere, but she's just a psycho. I mean,
yeah,
she's just a standard psycho, which is kind of boring. I don't know. There's nothing for a man to chew on in this series. I mean, for soy boys, for Redditors, yes, but for a man, hell no. It had nothing. What were you
You were talking about some gay shit before we got on the podcast. That you're complaining about Frieren. We lost. Is it over? It's gone from time.
I don't know. What was I going to say?
Something about it being autistic. Oh, time. Oh, no. Did we already
we already talked about time. We covered it. We covered the time argument, which is retarded. Again, a hamster. A human having a hamster. If you don't value your hamster's life, that's on you. That has nothing to do with with humanity's perception of time. It's everything about you being a piece of shit. How about you take some personal responsibility?
A lot of it's inconsistent anyway, because like humans are acutely aware of time in that we could find 1 minute to be excruciatingly long if we're bored, and like Frieren will wander around for 5 years looking for a flower. It's like, any person, even if we lived 100,000 years doing that for 20 minutes, we'd be bored, Yeah.
Maybe
that's pure ADHD brain, but still, definitely not years. Because I don't know. I think it's just like arbitrary bad writing, in that when you're trying to write something that doesn't exist, I guess you can make up anything, but I just don't buy it.
Yeah. So this is something I forgot to cover as well in my inane ramblings. But so, like I said, every significant, powerful mage in the series is a woman, right? So legendary mage Flam is a woman. Frieren, woman. Cyrie, the encyclopedia, who's the greatest mage ever, I guess, is a woman. Fern, the greatest prodigy of all time, who doesn't earn it on any level, by the way. Fern does not earn being the best, potential best mage, also woman. Most of the people in the Magic tournament, whatever test, are also women. At least the ones that have names, right? And so it's like, this is a woman series for women. This is worshiping women.
That's also all anime, though. Because all anime is just gacha games, except it's a TV show.
They're not even sexy, though. Frieren has no sexual characteristics. Fern wears baggy clothes. Fucking... maybe if you're a foot fag. Sorry, I said the word.
I'm not supposed to say. You said a bad word again.
Yeah, Cyrie is barefoot all the time, I guess. Fuck you. Anyway, none of
them had a penis, so I get it. You're not excited, but...
They don't have tits or asses either. No tits, no ass.
No penis. There's nothing to love.
Even they have a MILF character who is slightly implied to be a lesbian, and they purposely cover her entire tits. The one who could hypnotize and heal and shit. I don't even remember her name. They don't even.
Dude, I admittedly the second season is like mostly gone from my brain. It's not particularly interesting. I like the one dude though. What's his name? The one man wizard in the whole universe.
Denkin, the old guy.
Denkin.
Yeah, he was good. Denkin. He was the only character I liked by the end. No, I'm kidding. No, it wasn't that bad. It was. I'm exaggerating. I don't know. The pacing of the series is also terrible. Let's just talk about that. So, outside of like the first 2 episodes that set up everything, then you get like 6 episodes of episodic time skips. And they actually time skip some interesting stuff that they flash back to later. Like, I guess them going through their first dungeon together. Why wouldn't you show us that instead of showing us, I don't know, 6 months of looking for flowers or whatever the fuck? I guess that was to prove to me and the world that Frieren has learned nothing about human lifespan. That's what pissed me off initially back when we first talked about this. But I wanted to see them go through their first dungeon. That would have actually been interesting. But no, they reference it for 2 seconds in a flashback in like the 4th or 5th last episode. Anyway, so that happens. Then you get the demon arc, which is the best part of the show, easily, because pro-racism message. Obviously, very.
That is what everyone talks about.
Yeah.
And I don't disagree. That was a cool part. And it had, I don't know, a woman die, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's way less interesting than people make it out to be. They're like, she's a gamer. She hates all demons and blah blah. And it's like, the thing is, it's not really a racism thing. They're very clear, like they're very clearly not only not human, they're anti-human. Like anyone who defends it.
Wow, that reminds me of something else in real life. Not human, anti-human. They have Neanderthal DNA and disproportionate amount of power.
Yeah. Stop with the friendly fire. But so it's like, I don't know. People pretend like it's super based, but it's not really. They play it like how every media property before 2005 does, that demons are evil and should die.
Yeah. So but it's very anticlimactic. I mean, literally, she doesn't even fight Aura. Frieren's just like, my power level's bigger than yours. I win. It's like,
it's not a fight show, Kobe. It's
so bad.
It's a thinky show.
No, there's not even thinking.
Show.
JoJo is a thinking man show, where they have to explain their elaborate strategy.
No more lies.
I know, I'm lying about that too, but that's funny. At least,
JoJo is gay, Frieren.
Yeah. Well, Baki's also gay, Frieren. Is there any straight series
Baki's
like that?
its own thing. The problem with Baki is that it is only jobbing. It is a show with no real fights. It is only one person jobbing for another person. And if you like that, that's fine. But that's all it is.
Anyway, so
everyone is Raditz in that show.
The problem,
it's always Goku versus Raditz.
So I was trying to describe the pacing. So after the demon arc, then you get 5 episodes of pure filler that feel like an eternity, where they meet Sign, the priest, who does nothing. Like, he literally is useful for 5 minutes, where it's like, oh, everyone's getting sent to sleep.
Okay, Cody, can you show a picture for me? I'm gonna send you a picture in Discord. I want you to put it on the screen.
Okay. So this older guy who says he's into MILFs. A MILF never shows up, by the way. So it's literally just a bad running joke, Japanese humor, that he's into MILFs. They don't even meet a MILF. In those 5 episodes, there's no MILF. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I know. JoJo's gay as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah, so someone said, how is JoJo gay? And DBC's not. And I feel like you just have to show that image.
If you unironically said that, you're the biggest homosexual here, and it's not close. You're part of the 14%. If you can't see how DBC's straight and JoJo's
gay, but not Baki, that would be fair.
Yeah,
Baki might be the gayest show.
Dude, this is an image for ants. What did you just fucking give me?
What do you mean? Put it in the fucking on our
I'm
equipment.
doing it. I'm doing it.
No, in our equipment. It's like about that size.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, JoJo is extremely fucking gay. It's not close. Like, yeah, how's this gay? I don't know. Looks pretty straight to me,
Straightest
dude.
thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'll just leave that there for a little while. Anyway, so anyway, so we're still talking about Freeren's pacing. So Sign, completely useless character, shows up for 5 minutes or 5 episodes and is only useful one time in one episode, and then Freeren just one-shots the flower. It's like, okay, wow, that was cool. And then he does nothing else. He literally just talks about how, like, he wants to find his friend. I was hoping at least we could have had a real emotional moment and he finds his friend dead and then he, like, has to regret his poor life choices or something. No, they don't even... It's such a waste of time. A series for women. Anyway, so then you get the Magic Arc. And the Magic Arc, they waste 5 episodes catching a bird. This episode... The series only has 28 episodes. And you wasted 5 episodes catching a bird. And then they wasted, like, almost another 5 episodes, at least in a dungeon, which would be cool, except all they do is fight shadow clones. They don't even fight monsters. They have flashbacks to, again, the hero's party defeating all these monsters and stuff. I'm like, why am I not watching that show? I don't want to watch this one. I want to watch, you know, Frieren and Himmel and Eisen and Hater go defeat the Demon King. That's way more interesting than this shit. So, yeah, Frieren, extremely overrated. All right, I think I said my piece. I give it 7 out of 10. It's
so about average.
It's dog shit. Yeah, absolute dog shit, but it's 7 out of 10. Since I've watched so little anime in the past 10 years, it's one of the best anime I've seen, and I hate it. It's like,
dude, I'm like, I hate to break it to you, but it really doesn't get that much better. Like, when I ask you what your favorite anime is and you say DBZ, it's like, okay, well then that's about as good as it gets. I don't know what you expect.
No, guys, it's not average. The average anime is a 3 out of 10. It's like way above average. It's like extremely highly above average, and it's also not even that good.
Yeah.
That's what you're not understanding.
All right, chat. It's poll time. Koei wants to find a new anime. So
yeah. So what are we gonna watch next?
Wait, how do you make a poll? I want to make a poll.
Daima was like a 4 or maybe even a 3. So Frieren is way above it.
No. Daima's at least 9 at the lowest. I love Daima.
Yeah, Daima. Devin's Daima #1 fan.
Yeah. How do you make a poll? I want to make a poll.
You can't make a poll. You're not the channel guy. I am.
Why not?
Okay, what do you want on the poll? Next anime? We're going to put...
No.
What?
Don't say anything. I'll send it to you.
No, Mad Bull 34 is one of them because people kept saying
wait. Slow down.
I don't have to do what you say. You're my co-host. You don't even do anything for the channel.
You fat piece of shit.
It's like fucking plucking your fucking hairs out just to get you to look up news.
That's too much. Look, if you played one 1992 game, maybe I'd look up one piece of news. That would be the trade.
Hold on, I'm looking at chat right now. I'll still wait for your suggestion.
No,
but...
do this. Type in "this" is the title, and then have the poll options be this.
Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny.
Yeah. It's pretty good, right?
He wrote "broken steel?" ? Yes or no? Devin's already seen Gurren Lagann. We should watch something that neither of us have seen.
Gurren Lagann's good. ReZero is pretty good. I read ReZero.
All right, I'll put Fist of the North Star on. That's another one a lot of people have suggested.
Is a show.
Okay, so we got Mad Bull 34, Fist of the North Star. 2 more suggestions.
Dan.
Code Geass is a good one. Maybe we should put that on there because I'd like to see that.
Konosuba, Fate Stay Night, Redo Healer, Death Note, Tex. The No Lies.
Devin, you've seen Death Note, right?
No, I've never seen Death Note.
Well, I've seen it.
People
want us to watch Fate? Fate Zero? Do we really want to watch Fate?
I'm not watching Fate. But you can't make me.
I can't make you. Why not?
You can't.
We're actually getting a lot of suggestions, like a shit ton of different ones.
Saga, High School of the Dead, Solo Leveling.
Devin's
Black
seen
Lagoon.
Space Dandy.
Space Dandy's great.
Yeah.
Prison School, 97 Berserk. Love, Shibuya, and Other Delusion. I don't know if those are multiple things. Hellsing Ultimate, Bleach. You love Bleach. Isn't Bleach your favorite show?
I watched the first 2 arcs. That's it.
Dragon Ball GT. Ooh, and it was the Japanese guy who said it too. You Japanese aren't so bad.
I don't. Isn't Konosuba just slop?
It's a Japanese comedy show. Wait, doesn't it have your like favorite food of all time?
Yeah, but that's only in a movie. Yeah, Sylvia. I think that's only in a movie though.
Okay.
And no, it's not my favorite.
Put GT on. You gotta put GT.
No, I'm not putting Dragon Ball GT.
Come on.
Do you actually want to watch Dragon Ball GT? Serious question. You do?
A little bit.
All right, fuck it. I'm putting Dragon Ball GT on. You said yes.
At this point,
yeah. You said yes. All right, here we go.
I do.
I hope it loses. Please lose. I don't want to watch GT. The first arc of GT is so goddamn bad. Like, oh my god, is the first arc of GT bad? I don't want to see it. There's no fucking way people are voting for GT. Yeah, don't do this. There's real anime on there. Yes. Oh my god.
Yes.
Why are you doing this? Why are you fucking doing this?
Dude, it's the Diva arc all over again. We get.
I'm literally gonna watch the first arc of GT at double speed, and then when it gets to Baby, I'll watch.
Dude, I fucking knew it. I knew GT would win if you.
Yeah,
put it
of course it did.
That's why I was like,
because people want us to shit talk GT. It's still better than Daima though. GT's still better than Daima. In fact, it's better than Super. I'll say it. Fuck Super.
GT's Kino, dude. I don't know.
Dude, this is the worst fucking. Why'd you say GT? God damn it! I knew it would win. Oh, it's over. All right. I will speed run GT. I promise it won't take me a month to watch GT. There's no way. Because first of all, we're watching it dubbed, so I don't even have to watch. But yep. I could just have it in the background and look every once in a while.
Part of it, I did want something that I could watch at double speed. I'm like, GT, perfect double speed show. Probably not as good as Family Guy, but pretty good.
Well, my playlist, YouTube got mad. It got mad.
Dude, Monster is an incredibly overrated anime. It is like the most drawn out shit I've ever seen. In the end, okay, basically he saves Satan, right? He's a doctor and he saves Satan's life and it ruins his life. So he like vows to kill Satan. And the show ends. And no, I didn't watch the whole thing. I skipped to the end because it got boring and gay. And he saves Satan's life again. He literally spends the whole series trying to kill Satan. And he's like, no. Life is sacred, and he saves Satan's life. Satan, like, probably he's Satan, so he does Satan things, like murder hundreds of people or whatever, you know. That show's gay.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
And this is coming from the Japanese, by the way, who, like, did science experiments where they're like, I wonder if a kid can survive if set on fire. Nope. Okay, what about a baby without skin? Does it grow properly? No, it dies. Incredible.
Japan didn't do
That's what
nothing.
The Japanese are up to.
No one actually wants Mad Bull 34. Lol, I think you got one guy. Well, how do I ever know if someone's a loud minority or not? You guys are all loud minorities. Every single one of you. You're all brown.
How many, things
I'm the only white guy here. What'd you say?
How many things are you allowed to have on a poll?
Only 4.
Only 4? Because if you really don't want to watch GT, we could put GT against more popular things. Because I don't think anyone really wants... I think those were memes. Maybe not Code Geass. That's like a regular show. But Fist of the North Star is definitely a meme. No one talks about that like it's good. And I guess I've never heard of Mad Bull 34, and I assume most of chat hasn't either.
Well, do you want Code Geass versus GT then? Well, no Fist of the
GT
North
would
Star
win.
has
What I'm
more
saying
votes.
is put it against more popular.
Okay, like what though? How popular are we talking? I don't want to watch mainstream slop because I just watched Freerid.
Shit. I was reading them.
I just watched Freerid.
Okay, and that was Ghost in the Shell, High School DxD. Samurai Shampoo.
I remember people talking about High School DxD when I was a teenager.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Vinland Saga, Black Lagoon. Evan, see, people are spamming again. Just pick things that are spammed. You train your eyes on ones that you see multiple times.
Well, the thing is, the slow mode is only 5 seconds, so it might be the same people.
Oh, why are you going on slow mode? Do live.
I just got annoyed with people spamming, so I made it so they couldn't spam anymore with a 5-second cooldown. It's only 5 seconds.
Well, what I'm saying is just pick multiple, anything you see multiple.
Dude, GT's winning every time. Let's just be real. They want us to see GT.
I'm down. I'll watch GT.
They want us to watch GT. They have spoken. They have spoken.
For next time, we'll watch.
Yes, I will speed run GT. I will speed run. Okay, so now for the final.
Can we do my poll now? Do my poll.
What's your poll?
The one I sent you.
Oh, Broken Steel?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to force this meme? Are you trying to kill it?
Yeah.
All right, fine. Now let's
Maybe it'll leave my brain eventually. Oh, you can do my other one, which was how would you feel if your Wukong got blacked? That's the other one I was thinking of.
What is Broken Steel? Oh, okay.
It's the DLC for Fallout
Why would you
3
explain? Why did you explain it? Don't explain the joke.
It's not a joke.
Yes, it is.
The poll is it a good DLC or not?
No,
I think it's good.
That's not the poll. It's just Broken Steel question mark. I didn't ask if it's good. I just asked. That's it. I have no idea. It's fucking Zoomers haven't played Fallout 3. Goddamn.
I was so tempted to put it on the 3x3, but I'm like, I don't actually like that game that much. I just like it more than New Vegas.
Thomas is DMing us during CHUDCAST. Someone beat him. Go over there and flog him right now. That is kind of a funny image. Anyway, so... right, the next part of CHUDCAST. Let's talk about games we've been playing, and you can start first, even though you didn't send me any footage. Talk about something.
What if I haven't played anything, though?
That's a lie.
Smite 2 had an update. They gave Apollo new aspect. That's fun.
So you've only played either Smite or the 1992 games? You didn't play anything else?
Yeah, that's literally it. I haven't played anything else.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, talk about Smite for a second.
I assume we're going to talk about the 92 games once you play them.
Yeah, just talk about Smite for a second. Why?
What's there to talk about? Dude, there's a... Well, actually, I have another picture to give you.
Why?
So, Smite 2's... do you know Peter Griffin? Or,
no, I have no idea.
You know Peter Griffin's sister. Do you know what she looks like?
Actually, no. I don't remember.
I'm going to send you an image of Peter Griffin's sister. And I can't stop thinking about this because I saw it in one of my compilations that I can't stop watching because I have brain damage. And it looks like Smite 2's most popular streamer. Looks just like this. Put it up. Put the picture up. And here,
hold on. Oh, yeah, that looks familiar. What was that episode about?
Basically his sister is like a pro wrestler and beats him up. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cringe.
That sounds cringe.
But I can't stop thinking about it, that this is Smite 2's like most popular streamer.
Okay, I'll put them side by side.
Dude, it's uncanny. It's uncanny. It's hard to tell because the thumbnails.
Yeah, that's not exactly the best thumbnail.
On.
Yeah, do you have a better thumbnail?
You're saying with his dog, I guess. I'm just using the Google image search. There. Yeah, I can't. That's like the biggest Smite news, I think. It is a man.
Yeah, that man looks like a lesbian.
Dude, tell me he doesn't look like Peter Griffin's sister.
Yeah, I kind of see it. Hold on. I'll let Chad see. Is Smite a game for dysgenic people?
Yeah. There we go. Chat, come on. I'm right?
There you go.
It's like stuck in my brain.
Devin's bullying someone on CHUDCAST. It's not me. I didn't do it. Don't yell at me.
1-1. Tell me, dude. I can't get it out of my brain.
So, yeah. If anyone sends us like the synthetic man bullied whoever the fuck that is, I don't even know. It wasn't me. It was Devin.
It's true, though.
Deb Bin.
Does it count as bullying if it's facts?
Deb Bin did it, not me. Not Deb Bin. Okay, so I guess since you have no games to talk about, I'll talk about Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. This game I was given early access for in the Collector's Edition for free. If you're watching the Insomnia... Nope, that's Breakers. Hold on. Let me put away the Breakers footage.
Dude, all right. What's the Breakers news? Just tell me. You might as well.
No, there's no Breakers news. That was just
is
a
it
Breakers
dead yet?
clip.
Can it die, please?
No, actually, it's more alive than last time, believe it or not.
Incredible.
They got rid of Coastal Region Lock. They actually got rid of Coastal Region Lock. I can't believe it. Hold on. Why did my fucking files glitch out? All right, there we go.
I knew there was Breakers news, and you hit it for me.
Yeah, they got rid of Coastal Region Lock. The game's not dead anymore. It's vaguely alive. The downside is I have to block twice as many pre-mades because obviously I don't have the West Coast pre-mades blocked. That's Spire 3. That's still not the game I'm looking for. I really should be labeling these files.
Did you do the dice event in Master Duel?
No, I haven't played Master Duel in like 3 months.
Damn, that was a good event.
Okay, what was the event?
It was a board game where you rolled the dice, and then what you landed on like affected the duel conditions. So you could like start with half life points, or start with like a monster on the board.
Yeah.
And it stacked. So like if your opponent also landed on the half life points thing, you just start with 2,000, and you could kill them instantly with Vanquish Soul. That was fun. It was a good event.
Oh, okay.
Board game chads.
This sounds kind of neat. At least it's more interesting than the other shit that we're doing.
Yep.
Right. So, Tainted Grail. Nope, that's Labyrinth of the Demon King. Holy fuck, what is wrong with me? I need to organize my files so bad.
I actually kind of want to hear about that one.
All right, Labyrinth of the Demon King. We'll talk about that instead. So, Labyrinth of the Demon King is a King's Field-like that is horror-themed like Silent Hill. And it's pretty cool. This is the wrong file. That's also Spire 3.
How did you already brought up the right file?
Dude, it's unhighlighting my files, and it's pissing me off. It's... Okay, here we go. I know this is it. For some reason, the recordings are insanely long. Okay, so... Let me just skip to the actual gameplay. So, yeah, it's a dungeon crawler that is PS1 horror-themed, and the combat's dog shit. But the OST is really good. And... I don't know, like, the visuals are nice. But, yeah, what is there to say, really? I don't know. It's a first-person melee combat game dungeon crawler that's spoopy. Spoopy as hell. I hate the combat. I really don't like it. But, I don't know. It's kind of fun, I guess. I wish I had more to say. Let me pull up the...
Is it woke? What woke thing? Sorry.
Someone was saying the dev is a troon, but I never looked it up. Sometimes people just lie. You know what I mean? They lie on the internet.
That's true.
I don't know why.
No one would ever do that.
Yeah,
actually.
Who would lie on the internet? That's weird. I wouldn't do that. All right, let me go find where the Nemesis guy chases you. I've been playing a lot of games with Nemesis-style enemies lately. Maybe it's this clip. No. Where is it? Shouldn't it be a super large file like that first one? Maybe the recording bugged out. No, I think I found it. Okay, so... did I miss a recording? Anyway, so basically you take this like Buddha statue that's like destroyed and you give it to this cat guy. And then a invincible dude starts just spawning and chasing you across the levels. He's slow and fat. Yeah, I did miss a recording.
That's you.
Yep, just like me for real. And, oh yeah, you'll see like two homies just beat the shit out of each other. I like that the enemies will kill each other. That's kind of fun. But you can see that fat fuck in the shadows back there. I'm not even screen sharing or anything. Are you watching the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. So this fat fuck, he chases you, and he's invincible. You can knock him down for about 2 seconds, kind of like Mr. X from the Resident Evil 2 remake. But he just keeps pursuing you. He has like a maximum aggro range. Like, I actually figured out right here he won't follow you into this room. But, yeah, it's a spoopy game, kind of fun, kind of simple. It's big on the resource management shit. Like, your stamina bar takes 10 years to recover. And, like, one charge attack takes, like, a third of your bar, as I showed right there. And with the heavier weapons, it takes even more than that. But,
you kill him here, since he can't hit you?
Yeah, I knock him down, then just run past him. Because he only stays down for a few seconds. But it's like...
Oh, it's not like Nemesis, where he, like, drops an item.
Yeah, no, I wish it was. No, he just gets back up. And I discovered after I beat this dungeon, he chases you in the following dungeons, too. Until you... I guess someone in chat told me you can put a fixed statue where his initial spawn point was. Yeah, so you just knock him down and run past. The first boss is like a woman with a baby, by the way. I want to show that. Where was that? I think it's right after you get the great sword. That'd be pretty scary for you, a woman. Yeah, women are scary. But I beat her and her child to death because it was funny.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. It was right here. I skipped. Yeah, so it's got some... Here, maybe I'll just mute the music and show you, like, the cutscene. But then again, you're not listening to the stream. So what am I doing? I don't know. I'm doing this for chat's benefit.
I see.
You could hear an echo of my voice if you'd like. But, like, look at these spoopy-ass cutscenes, dude. Scary. Yeah, it's just some random woman with a baby. She hits you with the baby, by the way. So, yeah,
that's
interesting.
Accurate.
Interesting
that's
commentary.
Mommy?
Yeah, so it's... The OST is very Silent Hill. But, yeah. Yeah, the combat's kind of dog shit. That's a lot of hell.
You plan on finishing it?
Yeah, I might finish that on stream. I'm having a pretty good time. I've heard it's not that long. It's only 4 dungeons. Granted, I took a pretty long time to beat the first one. But, yeah.
I'm growing a greater appreciation for short games. Playing the 92 games and being done in an hour, you know, is like, oh, that's cool.
Yep. Yeah, so I would recommend it. It's pretty good time. I have no idea if the devs are true or not. I don't feel like it. Someone will look it up.
People get banned for the weirdest reasons. Somebody just posted train and his comment got removed. I don't know if he got banned. It's not. That's it. Like, it's just.
Yeah, what's going on?
I guess that's is that a banned word in chat? Can you not say train?
I didn't do it. I didn't enforce that restriction.
Nobody is getting banned. I saw the comment get removed. I was watching.
Why are they deleting their own comments?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So they type train and then delete it.
So I want to talk about Tainted Grail for a little bit. So I told you about this already. That you know, I'm a summoner. I have my little army of spiders here that just kind of distract enemies. Some peak wizard gameplay right here. You have all your minions, and then you just kind of spam lightning bolts. This is when they took a bunch of my mana. Eventually, I would level up. Let me skip ahead. I want to show a couple boss fights. You can say boss in quotes here. Yeah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So, oh yeah, I wasted like 10 minutes killing an enemy that gives you like 20 XP. Like, I don't even know why this is an enemy, but there's like giant dudes below the bridge. Very Dark Souls. And you can kill them, and it gives you fucking nothing. It's so bad. Anyway, so I'll show you what a boss fight looks like in this game in a second here. Dude, this is such a soul-crushing moment. I finally killed this motherfucker, and, he gives me 40 XP. 40. Like, it takes, like, 10,000 to level me up or something at this point.
That's brutal.
Yeah, so, anyway, I get this boss fight against a skeleton. You can fucking... well, the way I've cropped this, you can't see me facepalm right there in the webcam, but that's what I was doing. So this skeleton boss here has like 10 billion health. But like, all I do, I just summon my spiders and I throw in a... No, actually, that's not my skeleton. He can summon skeletons. So, he can't even kill my spiders, because when they attack, they jump through him. So like, by the time his attack swing hits, the spiders are behind him, so it misses. And I just spam lightning bolt over and over again. Good combat, by the way. But no, I don't know. It's an Elder Scrolls-like, and I wasn't perfectly min-maxed at this point for damage. But this is one of those games. It's Eurojank as fuck. You know, since I didn't even explain what it is. It is an Elder Scrolls-like, but it's dark fantasy Arthurian legend. Now, you can say dark fantasy with like 10 quotation marks, I don't feel like looking through the footage, but I could try and find the T-pose quest. I told you about this. There's a fucking... You find a guy T-posing. Unironically fucking T-posing. And it is... dude, I was losing it. I'm just gonna tell you I was losing it. I was like, how'd you put this in your game, you fucking retards? I guess they found it was funny.
It was quirky?
It was quirky. Oh, here it is. I found it. That didn't take too long. Okay, so look. So I thought this was a bug, because this game is kind of buggy, a little bit. You know, I'm just like, oh, okay, guy's T-posing. Sure. And then he asks for help. And it's like, he says he can't move. And I'm like, uh-oh. This is fucking real, isn't it? And then the dialogue option, all right, but please explain why you're in such a ridiculous pose. So yes, they put a fucking T-pose quest in the Dark Fantasy game. There's another quest.
Do you just hate fun?
Yes.
Like, is that what's going on here?
Yes.
I don't think you like video games.
I don't.
I think what you're getting at.
I hate video games.
Like, I think you don't like fun. I enjoy things, Kobe. Does that upset you that I just enjoy?
Yes. I'm actually really upset by you just saying that. What do you mean you enjoy video games? What does that even mean? I want to show you another boss, too.
Talk about the fucking...
Almost all the bosses are women in this game. More girl boss shit.
What's the... Did you ever do the spider quest?
In what?
The where you become a concubine?
What are you talking about?
You fucking told me about this, you fat
you mean
piece
the
of
bee
shit.
queen?
Oh, bee.
Yeah, the bee girl? No, I need to simp harder. I haven't simped hard enough. I did the secret romance quest, which was a fucking pain in the ass, by the way. I'll talk about that in a second. I did that off stream. But there's one romance option in this game where you basically just fucking do this rich woman's, you just suck her off. No, I don't know. Dude, the words are not coming in my head right now. The point is, you have to do a bunch of chores for her. Because, like, she's married to, like, some other dude, for the money. Even though she's a nobles, so that part didn't really make sense. But whatever. And he implied he was moving up in social standing. But I guess she didn't have any of her family's money. You see this boss fight, though, here. Really compelling. So, but the noble... So, you...
How much of this did you do to yourself?
No, this is based. Fuck you. My spiders? Look at my spiders. They're so cute. I love them.
That is based. Why do they do 2 damage?
Yeah, they do no damage. I know. I tried min-maxing their damage. It didn't help. But this is still the optimal strategy, by the way. Like, 10 more hours of gameplay later.
I mean, you haven't taken any damage, so it seems pretty effective.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just very slow.
Yep. So, here, I'll show the simp quest that I just did. So, it starts off with you, like, taking over some seaside manor. This is back in the first region, so it's one-shotting everything. But, you have to take over, yeah, here's the chick. So, you end up taking over this cabin by just killing some bandits. And her husband's like, oh, she's fucking crazy. Why'd she make you do that? Oh, yeah, you can see she was supposed to have big tits, but I think they changed it in development at some point, because, no, she's completely flat. Like, I don't know if you can tell from weird. There. Yeah, exactly. Because they've got fucking women on the dev team. It kind of looks like she
has pecs, is what it looks like.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely shrank her tits at some point. Anyway, so, this is the only romance option in the game, outside of a fish that kills you, apparently. I might do that on stream. I don't know where that quest is, but it's in the 3rd act, I heard. So, anyway, I don't know if the fish kills you. Maybe just you're trapped with it for eternity or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, it's a bad ending, is what I heard. I heard you don't even get with the bee girl, that's so horrific. When literally they sold you on her consort. Do people know what the word consort means? Anyway, whatever. So, so you end up... The husband's like, I want free of this marriage because she's fucking crazy. And so he fakes his own kidnapping from bandits. This is the wrong recording. And, so you have to lie to her and say that he died. Otherwise, you can get locked out of this quest in, like, 5 different ways. It's very annoying. Yeah, that's the husband's the guy in red there. So, yeah, you lie and say, like, oh, he died or whatever.
Her chest looks so fucked to me.
Yeah, it does.
It does. It's exactly what you're saying. It looks like she was originally designed to have massive boobs, but she doesn't, and it looks weird.
Yeah. And so you then you convince her to stay, and then you have to find clothes for her, which you can find both pieces of clothes in the same crate, which is really good. So I just completed both parts of that quest instantly. Then you literally get like a fucking date mission where you have to answer everything correctly, or she just views you as a friend. And like, it's not even like interesting dialogue. Like, the only thing that makes no sense is you have to say you met a sea monster instead of like the other options. I kind of just skipped through the date there, but I guess she just wanted to hear about a sea monster instead of your adventures with King Arthur or whatever the fuck. But this is in the beginning of the game, so you didn't really have that many options. What's funny, what chat will find funny here, is I missed half the quests in the first region because there's a town under the fort that I just never walked to. So I literally, yeah, like off stream, I'm like looking up shit because I'm like, okay, where's this romance mission? I might use it for the video. And then it leads me to literally like 10 other quests that are all next to each other. I'm like, oh fuck, no wonder I was under-leveled for the second region. I was supposed to do all these quests. I did not end up doing half of them anyway, because the EXP scaling is like horrific, so like doing those would be a waste of time now. There's also seagull shit. You wanna know another meme quest? Some guy has a war against seagulls. So you craft him this seagull mask you can see on the screen here. It looks,
yeah,
you know,
it looks like a gimp mask.
Yes, yeah. And so you give him this gimp mask, then you set seagull traps, and then he's like, okay, now you must kill every seagull. And I'm like, sure, that sounds good. And then it takes away player choice and just says, no, you can't kill the seagulls. Go talk to the commander. And then the commander just says, ignore him if you fail a speech check. And that's how it ends. That's how the meme quest ends. It's like, what the f... This is fucking trash. This is fucking trash.
Is this better or worse than the indie one? That was Skyrim-like or Obsidian-like.
But this is that game, unless you think of a different game.
No, the one you made a video on, you fat fuck.
Oh, Dread Delusion.
Yeah.
This is better than Dread Delusion. Yeah, this is better than Dread Delusion. This is better than Avowed, too.
Damn, really?
Yeah, Avowed sucked. Avowed was gay as fuck.
What? I played Avowed. I thought it was at least a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, no, don't be fooled.
What are you talking about?
Devin didn't play it.
You see how many bears were in it? That's pretty cool.
See, actually, this quest I do here is a good example of how to do a comedy quest correctly. Is that you find out this woman accidentally got her husband turned to a pig, and so you go find the witch who granted the wish, and the witch basically says she can't do anything, like she can't turn him back, which seems like bullshit. You can threaten to kill her, and she's like, they won't do anything. And yes, I did try killing her, and it didn't do anything. And so what you can do is, you can just turn them both into pigs. And it's like, oh, well, yeah, I guess that works. Like, for a dark fantasy setting, I think that's okay as like a goofy quest. Kind of horrifying, but that fits the tone. The T-pose shit or the seagull shit does not fit the tone. This one I'm okay with. This is an example of like how you do like a more... Yeah, see, I just tried killing her right there. It doesn't do anything. The pig guy wants to be a pig, by the way, too.
Joey, would you still love Spyro if it was a worm?
No. I could never love a worm. Especially not Spyro.
That's like... Hey, Broken Seal won. We are...
Yeah, what a stupid poll. So the meme lives. The meme continues to live. People just voted no for no reason because they didn't even understand the poll. Like, how could you vote no to Broken Seal? That's a lie, though. No one likes that Fallout 3 ended the most retarded, pseudo-religious way possible. Nobody liked it.
Yeah. Dude, I love how Fox, if you tell him, you're like, hey, you're immune to radiation, can you turn it off? And he's like, nah, this is your destiny, not mine. But,
yeah.
But I'll die.
Yeah, your homie will just let you die. Supposedly the good karma companion, by the way. Supposedly.
Yes, yeah. It's so funny. The worst part is with the DLC, they change it so he will do it for you. And he's like ashamed of you. He's like, that's, you know, this is disgraceful to make me do this. You're immune to radiation. What are you talking? Like, this is perfectly safe for you to do.
Yep. I'm trying to think.
I voted no because I just joined. That's what Thomas said. Thomas has been texting me this whole podcast, by the way.
What does he want to say? Can he join the voice chat? He can
no, he didn't know we were doing the podcast, so he's just talking about bullshit.
Well, maybe he can make this episode more interesting. He could talk about the Dallas layover story.
Yeah, Thomas, do you want to join and talk about the Dallas layover?
Is every episode worse than last time? No, I liked my Freerin rant. The Freerin rant makes this better than the last episode, at least.
No, every episode's worse than the
last. Freerin sucks. No, 7 out of 10 is pretty good. 7 out of 10 is decent. It's pretty good, actually. Anyway.
This podcast episode is 2 out of 10, so slightly above average.
Yeah, slightly above average. Yeah, average Chudcast is even worse than the average anime.
Here, how do we Here, I'm gonna.
Okay, so what did Thomas say? Did he say yes or no to join? What the fuck?
Answer.
Okay,
no,
okay.
Thomas Cass said.
No, he didn't even answer. What's he doing? Is he working?
He's jerking off. I already know it. Oh, he's at work.
Right. Stop texting at work, you fucking wine slave.
Yeah, dude, this
Go back to work.
Mexican shit I've ever seen. Get back to work. Stop sleeping.
Lazy ass Mexicans as usual. Okay, do we have, is there anything else we have to talk about? I'd barely talk about Tainted Rail. All you need to know is it's alright. I saw fucking Mortismal. What's a good way to make fun of that name? I don't know. He's a retard. Fuck him. He's a liar too. Anyway, that guy who I'm gonna get in trouble talking shit about random people again. Anyway, his review of 100%ing it got like over 100,000 views in less than 24 hours. It's like no one even knows this game exists. There's no fucking way. You botted ass piece of shit. You did not. First, fuck you. Anyway.
First of all, fuck.
Stay tuned for the Dallas layover story next time. I'll see. Thomas will talk about it next time. Oh, yes, the Last of Us show. We can talk about the finale. Yes.
Oh, yeah, the one that I totally saw.
Yeah, you didn't see it. All you need to know is it's basically exactly what happens in the game, except even more gay and lame. She doesn't even kill the dog. They pussied out of killing the dog. I'm surprised. Because, like, given everything else they show in the show, how is that where they draw the line for TV that she doesn't kill the dog? Anyway, it's very cringe. Extremely cringe, I'd say. Like, mega ultra cringe. But it's more believable than the game. Like, in the game, she kills over 100 people. In this, it feels like she more just gets lucky. Which is probably more believable, you know? So... I'm trying to think. Like, what is even worth talking about? So, like, long story short, all they added to the... Because I don't remember this part of the game perfectly, but I believe all they added was that they gave Jesse more character, the Asian cuck, where they kind of talk a little bit more about like, oh, he's a dad now, he needs to get out of there, which is huge death flags, which you already know he dies. I mean, I you know, I streamed it, everyone saw it, if somebody didn't know from 5 years ago when the game came out. But he's like, oh, I gotta get out of here, you know, I'm gonna have a kid, right? Makes sense. And he keeps guilting Ellie about her, like, personal vendetta, talking about how the community is more important than her revenge story. And he's actually right. I mean, even if I do like revenge stories, like, traveling across the country, well, I guess for Ellie it makes more sense, because, like, Joel's the only one she gave a shit about. But, you know, Jesse's just like, hey, be a good person, don't be bad. You know, like, you're gonna get us all killed.
That's lame, though.
And he's right. And so... But, you know, Ellie doesn't give a fuck. So, basically, Jesse splits up to go rescue Tommy, who's, like, sniping some dudes. And Ellie goes off to the aquarium to go, hopefully, kill Abby. We already know Abby's not there. She's off, like, killing the scars to help her Troon friend. And, they have a really stupid part where Ellie takes this tiny boat... While there's like a huge storm going and like this huge tidal waves and shit. And her boat gets capsized, so she should drown, but she has like main character powers. And so she washes up on the island, gets captured by the scars immediately. They're about to hang her and slit her belly open, but they hear an alarm, so they just stop. They don't even like slit her throat. Why wouldn't it would take 1 millisecond to kill her and just move on, but like, no, let her go. I mean, this is retarded. Like, you don't have to make it retarded. You have a choice.
They do.
You can make it not dumb, but they actively chose to make it dumb. So that was a waste of time. So she takes the boat to the aquarium, doesn't kill the dog, finds heavily pregnant woman, Mel, I think her name is, and the dude, the cuck, Owen, who is less of a cuck in the show, actually, but it doesn't matter because he's still a effeminate acting soy boy type. And he just kind of threatens him at gunpoint and then shoots him. Like, he just, and you know, she's using a revolver, so the bullet goes right through Owen and then slices Mel's throat. And then Mel's like, cut the baby out of me, because she's heavily pregnant. Just cut the baby out. But, like, Ellie panics and doesn't do it. Because, I mean, you know, I would have laughed if she had tried. But it'd been kind of funny, at least. And then it kind of just ends with them back at the theater, because, like, Jesse and Tommy show up, and they're chilling, and then Abby shows up, and it's just like the scene from near the end of the game, where she pins down Tommy, which makes no sense, because she's a normal-sized woman in the show. She's not Roid Monster. So somehow she defeats a grown-ass man with way more experience, and then immediately shoots and kills Jesse after they have this long conversation about, like, fighting for the community and moving on with their lives and being a leader. And so, yeah, that happens. Then they cut in flashback, just like it does in the game, to Abby's side of the story. And then the season ends, like, teasing that obviously the next season is just going to be about her half of the game, right? So that's... Do
you know, do they release, like, watch numbers and stuff like that?
Not as far as I'm aware of, but I have to imagine it's tanked. You know, I mean, it's a streaming show, so HBO might take a loss to give it another season, because I'm sure it's already being filmed. But who knows? If it doesn't end next season, which supposedly Druckmann wanted the whole game to be like 4 fucking seasons or something retarded like that, then we're never going to see the end. There's no way. There's no way. Like, they'll cut their losses, even if it gets one more season. There's no way we're making it to the end unless it ends next season. Which maybe HBO will be like, no, you gotta fucking end this shit. Like, you have to end it. You're not getting another season. I can see that happen.
All the normies were out for the same reason all of the gamers were, which is what makes it so funny. Because it's like, everyone at the time was like, oh, you toxic gamers, you don't like this because Abby's too jacked. But that's the only thing we like the game for.
Chat is saying it dropped 50% after the premiere of season 2. That's what chat's saying.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But it's like, anyone who's not mentally retarded is like, oh, there's nothing worth watching anymore. Like, I don't care about anyone else.
Yep. Yeah, there's no way people are going to watch this to the end. They're not going to watch Ugly Goblin Chick versus Normal Woman. You know, not Roid Monster. Average woman that people are saying is going to be the greatest leader or whatever the fuck. You know? I'm not even going to review the end. I know there's people who want me to, but it's like, I think this Tainted Grail thing is just a more interesting video to me personally. Yeah, I know the Last of Us thing would get more views. You could just watch... I saw Despot of Antrim reviewed the series, so I guess just watch his video instead. I just don't feel like it.
Sad.
Yep.
You know how we watched Ranton's top 10?
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, maybe it was you or chat was talking about, it's like, this is, he's like critical or whatever. And then we were talking about what Critical's top 10 would be. I watched his, and it's really not funny at all. Like, the only modern game was God of War at number 10, and everything else is just like...
What, God of War 2018?
Yeah, and then everything else was just nostalgia stuff that everyone's top 10s are, you know?
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, yep. So Ranton, he sticks it of being like the worst thing I've ever seen. You know?
That's too bad. I would have liked to see Critical's top 10 if it was bad, but if it's not that bad,
no, it's
then
pretty
what's the
normal.
point?
Yeah, it's like Halo 2, Psychonauts, Super Mario 64, Final Fantasy 7, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. That's
Sekiro,
fair.
I think, was on there. I don't remember.
Oh, well, Sekiro's modern.
No, maybe it wasn't Sekiro then. Bloodborne? I don't know. I don't remember that well. But
okay, well, let's just get to super chats, I guess.
Yep.
Dan T2127, thanks to the 5 pounds. Chuddy, do a 5-minute warm-up so people can join before starting. Or what? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to cry?
Like a 30-minute warm-up.
This is public on the channel. You can just fucking, after it's over, just click on it. This is not unlisted.
Don't we normally do like a 10-minute cold open like that?
No, it's actually pretty short by most.
Is it really?
Stream standards. Yeah, I never do shit like that. Most streamers, especially since I'm almost a full-time streamer at this point, most streamers, yeah, you know, they'll have like a 20 to 30-minute warm-up before things start. I just go live and go. I mean, I don't give a shit. If you miss the beginning, you miss the beginning. You snooze, you'll lose. You should drop everything you're doing to watch The Synthetic Man.
Yep.
Anyway, Autist Given Sentience, thanks to the $5. A cute chick talked about anime with me for a while. I had to go take a piss, and I found pre-cum in my underwear. What is it? Is it over or has it begun? Well, it has begun if you talk to a cute chick, because that doesn't happen anymore. You fake cell. I'm gonna kill you. Anyway, in Minecraft.
Oh wait, when are we gonna do Smite 2 with chat? Someone just posted
never.
That, huh? When are we gonna do that? Why? You're afraid of having too much fun.
I can't draw, thanks to the €5. Why do weebs freak out when I say, as a German, I find it cringe how Japanese media uses random German words for character names? Because weebs are weebs. They worship fucking tiny soy boy Asian feet because they're gay. Anyway, Wiz Division Productions, thanks to the $5. You should finish Labyrinth of the Demon King. Horror Kino that gets better as you play. Don't make us suffer more woke grail fall of masculinity. Too bad. You will see the end of Tainted Grail, and you will pretend to like it. Or I'll whip you. You're a mod. You will get whipped. Ignisan, thanks to the 11 months membership. Mama Freeran. She's not a mama. She's an autistic woman child. A girl failure, if you will. Wasted 500 years of her life like collecting flowers and random useless spells. Irish Major Tom, thanks to the 5 Canadian. They just have Fern constantly shitting on Stark almost the entire time, don't they? A lot of it is more lighthearted, but yes, she's kind of a bitch. Fern's kind of a bitch. Bled, thanks to the €2. Not a harlot and racist, all I need in a woman. Yeah, she's a sexless autist. She's asexual. Is that... I mean, I guess that's better than a whore. That is a lot better than a whore. But that's still terrible. That's not good. Irish Major Tom, thanks to 2 Canadian. Minotaurs. Cathal Best Girl. I don't know. Is that like Monster Musume or something? I have no idea.
Wait, what? What did they say?
It's spelled... Irish Major Tom said Minotaurs, ? And then the name is Cathyl.
I don't
know what that is. Corey Timmons, thanks to the $2. How do you believe in freedom of speech but ban? I don't believe in freedom of speech. I've already talked about this.
Not for a long time.
I'm an authoritarian chud. How do you not know this, tourist? Mickey Mouse is retarded, brother. Thanks to the $5. Ah, my favorite best worst podcast. Take my money, chud boy. Thanks. Alex Cabrera, thanks $5. My friend thinks Freeran is a masterpiece and he's forced me to watch this normie shit anime. Talk shit. Tell him he's a fucking soy boy woman, like, worshipping. He's pathetic. He's weak. It's a series where all the women are awesome and the best, and then men are irrelevant for the most part. So he's a cuck. Tell him he's a beta cuck redditor. Send him some rope.
Based, Kobe. You kill all demons. Haven't you seen Doom 2016? Isn't that your favorite game?
No, but Doom 2016 is cool. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $5. Just join the stream. Why is there a picture of a blatantly heterosexual sailor in the left bar there?
He's our mascot.
Wiz Division Productions, thanks to the $2. Watch Orb on the Movements of the Earth. Coward. I don't know.
Oh, that's
is that a flat Earth?
There's an anime about
flat Earth.
No,
that's what it sounds like.
No, it's about you know, it's during a time where people believed the Earth rotated, or
the sun rotates around
the Earth.
Yeah.
And so it's about some people trying to prove otherwise. No, I've never seen it. and I won't because it sounds lame and gay. I don't care if people say it's good.
Okay. ICOs, thanks to $2. Watch Love, Chunibyo, and Other Delusions. Okay. I don't know about that. It has love in the title, so I probably won't like it. Victor,
that's because you're incapable of love. You soon
Yep,
fuck.
I told chat I've never loved a woman before. It's true.
Yep.
Victor. Yeah, I'm a narcissist. Listen, I looked at the dark triad traits, and narcissist is probably the one I have the most of. So it's over. Victor Bianchini, thanks to the 5 Brazilian. You should watch good anime like Ergo Proxy, Black Lagoon, or Ghost in the Shell standalone complex instead of shonen shit. Well, people want GT, okay, Chud? But yes, people... I know, I've been recommended Black Lagoon and Ghost in the Shell 500 times, so... We'll probably get to them at some
GT is
point.
Kino. Stop shitting.
Chat wanted GT. They want to hear us talk shit about Dragon Ball again. That's what they want. Waste Division Productions, thanks $2. Vinland Saga is right up your alley. Revenge Kino. Didn't that have a tranny in it? I still remember that. Vinland Saga. Maybe that's just the manga.
That'd be weird if it did. Isn't it supposed to be like Vikings?
Yeah. There was I think in the manga they added a true Viking.
People are saying yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they added.
No, okay, no. It's a
Which
femboy
series am I thinking of?
Right? It did.
Femboy.
It shouldn't. Vikings are gay.
Yeah,
I feel like no one's actually seen the show,
that.
So we
I
don't
distinctly remember seeing a manga panel of the Troon
yes.
creature.
People are saying yes. Japan is gay.
People don't need. I swear to God, I saw it. There's no way I made that up.
Yeah.
Anyway, Irish Mage.
I watched season 1. I thought it was lame.
Yeah, see, Devin thought it was lame. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Average anime 3 out of 10.
Yeah, it was probably above average 4 out of 10.
Yeah, okay, yeah, above average for an anime 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Irish Major Tom, thanks 5 Canadian. No Debin. Gren Lagann is good until the ending. Chud loses.
Gren Lagann's always good.
Chud loses his cute space waifu and doesn't even get it on with the hot redhead.
Dude, I have no idea if that's true or not.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember that. I remember they become Big Drill, and then they kill all of the bad guys. Yeah. Sad but true. It is true. Yeah, isn't the teacher, isn't she like way older than him though? I don't remember that well. Big Drill. Yeah, that's all. It was Big Drill show, and drills are cool because they spin. Yeah, I don't know. Gren Lagann's awesome.
Mickey Mouse's retarded brother, thanks $2, got owned by chat yet again. What are you talking about? That never happened. Chat has never defeated me in any argument.
You get defeated by everyone because you suck.
That's a random name, thanks 5 Canadian. Before ending the stream, watch Code Geass Emperor's Speech English. No, we're not. No. You cannot demand video watch segment on CHUDCAST.
Why?
Skip the first 25 seconds. The clip alone will win you over. I'm sure it's some Chud shit. I've heard Code Geass has some Chud shit in it.
Dude, the problem I have with Code Geass is they have Bayonetta proportions, which is fucked up on anything other than Bayonetta.
Oh, super long legs, you mean?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it.
Will, thanks $2. Dragon Ball featuring Jeremy, Richard, and James. I'd watch. Huh? I don't know what he's talking about.
Neither do I.
Wiz Division Productions, thanks to the $2. Watch Hellsing Ultimate, Uber-based Vampire Kino. Yeah, I've also been recommending that quite a few times. The Buddha, thanks to $5. The manga magazines are really going downhill too. The new series are always rom-coms or twinks getting powers. Shonen was meant for young boys / teens. Yeah, they want young boys and teens to soy out or troon out, so...
Yeah, dude, it's just too apparent to me. Like, everyone's shilling, do you know what Dan to Dan is?
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
The only important part, because it's the only part I know, and I don't care about the rest, is that it's, little nerdy kid gets with super tall, busty babe,
Yeah.
I'm like, this isn't real. You're a little Japanese man.
You tell me I can't have Hyena-chan? Yeah. Why are you crushing my dreams? I need Hyena-chan.
Hyena-chan's better because it's a hyena. This one's, like, real. Well, it's like Stacy getting with miniature nerd, soy boy, you know? And I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like the premise. Soy should be punished with death.
I guess to be fair, the dude in Hyena-chan is more charismatic. He's not actually a soy boy loser, but still.
Devin is wrong. Devin, yeah, that's because all of you are little nerd guy, aren't you? You're pathetic. Workout. Devin is right. See, some people agree. I haven't actually seen the show, so if I'm wrong because I'm like literally wrong, that might be true.
Wait, are you thinking the wrong show? Maybe. My premise is correct. He's average height. The guy's just short. That's way worse. Then
that's even worse.
That's actually worse. If he's dysgenic manlet, no offense.
Right. Dysgenic man.
Then he should. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Mickey Mouse's retarded brother. Thanks for $5. How does it make you feel that Mexicans are now white nationalists? Feels good, man. Yeah, I guess that's good. I mean, Thomas is our #1 supporter. Yes.
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas will always be the exception, where he's honorary white.
Mega Rock and Roll, thanks for $5. Stark needed to go full Pierce Brosnan for. Stop. She's not fat. I know why you guys are saying it though. I know why. Because all she ever eats is sweets. I finally figured it out. I'm like, why is Chad saying she's a BBW? And it's like, oh, because she only eats sugar. No, she's just gonna have diabetes. She's not gonna be fat. She's just gonna be diabetic. Anyway. And I thought Ubel was going to be some kind of twist villain or something, but she did nothing important. That's what I thought, too. Like, when Devin was saying she's best girl, I'm like, oh, she's going to, like, do something important, right? Or be interesting. But I don't know. She had a lot of screen time, but didn't really do much. Maybe she'll do much.
I just knew you liked Yandere, so I'm like...
She's not a Yandere, though.
Almost. It's, like, on the path.
Yeah, she could turn into one, but she isn't yet. There's no Dere. She has no Dere. She's literally just trying to steal the dude's magic.
Only Yan.
Yeah.
Can we watch the can we get a Chudcast watch segment of the Cell loving fat bitches video?
Cell loves BBWs.
Yeah.
We can watch videos next time if we have nothing to talk about.
Next time, fuck you. I'll watch it on my own time.
You're the one who told me before we started you were tired as fuck. So
I know, that's why I don't have to do anything.
Devin wanted to go to sleep at 3 p.m. I'm not even joking. He wanted to go to sleep at 3 p.m.
No, chat, you agree with me, right? This is too late to be doing a podcast. Like, it's bedtime. Like, we all go to bed after this, right? That's how it goes. Yes. I see. Yes. Who are the 3 p.m. West Coast? Get out. No likes you.
I'm barely awake at 3 p.m. and Devin's like, I want to sleep.
It's bedtime.
Okay. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to $5. Just rejoin the stream. Why do you have 2 identical pictures of that Smite streamer up? The Peter Griffin, the sister thing.
Dude, I can't. Part of it is I watch too much Family Guy, but yeah, the other part is it's definitely true.
Yeah. Kane's Games, thanks for $5. You're planning on streaming again tonight, planning on releasing the 33 review later today. And I know you mentioned you check it out. I might. I'm leaning toward yes, but we'll see what happens, because I'm going to try and finish Tainted Grail on stream, because I'm pretty sure we're near the end. I did all of the side quests I gave a shit about doing, for the most part. So we might just finish the story, see what happens. I get the feeling there's not much left of the game, because the 3rd region is smaller than the first 2. Frayne Sustic, thanks to the €2. Bosses are women, so beating women the game, haha. Yeah, and Tainted Grail, yeah, over half the bosses seem to be women. And another
good to me.
Another €2. You better watch Attack on Titan. Already saw the first 2 seasons. Don't want to watch the rest. Saw the ending. The ending looks horrific. So I don't really want to. And try Mr. Gimmick for 1992 as a game. Mr. Gimmick. Did you look it up?
Look what up?
Mr. Gimmick. That's what he wants us to play for 1992.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. No, I've heard of it. It's like supposed to be one of the best NES games. Yeah, we should play that. I agree.
Wiz Division Productions, thanks to the $2. The Worst of Us Part Troon, and then a rainbow. Arjot Singh, thanks to the 40 rupees. Gambling in Mexican Furry Casino. Ay caramba.
What?
Okay. I don't know what that had to do with anything we were talking about. AOX Dog, thanks to 11 months membership. Favorite fruit, and what is the next badge? Yeah, I still haven't fucking made the badge. I have to, because it's been almost a year of me having memberships on. Favorite fruit, I really like kiwis. They do taste good. I mean,
dude, that's a good answer.
I don't really eat a lot. I should be eating them because we have some, but I mostly just eat bananas.
I gotta
I'm black.
That's because you yearn for the donkey.
I'm secretly
schlong.
black.
That's why I eat bananas.
I've been black this whole time.
But
that's a twist.
Apples, I think, are probably just the most generically. Like they check every box. It's the only fruit I'd want to eat every day, which I do eat every day. So
right. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $10. I gave the fat black lady at Wendy's a really long order, and when I got home and went to go to the bathroom, there was also pre-cum in my underwear. I did.
You're excited for the food.
I did order that too, though. Ceylon Gaming, thanks to Canadian. George Floyd sober for 5 years now. Yep, true. Jeffel, thanks to the 10 Canadian. What are your guys' thoughts on video game randomizers? I've never tried one. Also, if you want,
I don't know.
Are you ever gonna try one?
Much to me. It's a neat idea, but I don't think I would ever. Oh well, Pokemon randomizer. Okay, maybe I'm lying then, because I've done a million Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocks with the boys. So okay, I'm just a liar. Randomizers are cool. There you go.
That's. Oh wait, hold on. Did it scroll? Oh, yeah. Also, if you want a more slow, bleak anime, Technolize, is that how you say that? Is a really good one. Technolize? I don't know. That's a random name, thanks 5 Canadian. The Emperor's speech in Code Geass would unironically get you arrested in the UK. He says all men are born unequal, shits on commies, and promotes eugenics. Yeah, see, I figured. Brain Sustic, thanks to €2. What would you rate Expedition 33 as overhyped? I haven't touched it since I talked about it in that video. So, I don't know. We'll just watch Kane's Games review, I guess. But
I'm guessing you won't finish it.
I mean, maybe I'll come back to it, but things have been a little bit more busy than I thought they would be this year. You know?
Dude, when you spend 8 hours jerking off, I mean, what time do you have?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, after gooning, I got no energy left, so.
Sad.
Anyway, Spriggy, thanks to the 2 pounds. Feminist author Vinland on Desu Archive. Click image. Okay.
What's the image?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't feel like looking it up. He's just telling me to look this up.
Oh, okay. What am I looking up? I can do it.
Okay, so on Desu Archive, you need to look up feminist author Vinland, and then click on whatever image comes up.
What? This is a board. They're like boards. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have a feeling this is gonna be not worth the effort. Just this strangest feeling.
He says read the author.
I don't know. It just comes up with a bunch of posts.
He says read the author notes, I guess.
And goes out of this way to depict Norse magic is fake, but Native American magic is real. Okay, so the feminist author goes out of his way to depict Norse magic is fake and Native American magic is real. Okay. And justification for Japan to get nuked by America? What the fuck? Because whites invented nukes. I think people are making shit up though. It's women clothes. It's showing pictures of the trans dude. And if people are calling this a femboy, they're fucking lying. Someone kill whoever chatters lied to us. They need to die. This is not what a femboy is. I sent you a picture, Cody.
Yeah, you fucking. This is what retarded ass, retard scumbag subhumans in chat think a femboy is. No, this is a troon. You coping retards.
Did you put it on screen?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Make sure it's the right file because I'm not bothering to name any. This is a femboy according to chat. Not a Troon. That's a femboy. You kill yourself in Minecraft. Like, legitimately, are you fucking retards? Yes, this is what I was thinking of. This is the Troon I was thinking of in Vinland Saga. And you guys are like, what? No, there isn't. What? No way. There's no Troon in Vinland Saga.
Is why people are confused.
Dumb fucks. God.
I have no enemies. That's the most famous. I don't even like part of it. I don't want to watch that show. I don't like the big premise everyone keeps talking about, or like the climax is he's like, I have no enemies, and people are like, whoa, that's so deep. And it's like, you should only have enemies. Everyone is your enemy.
Yes. Yeah. Every single person is my enemy. That's whatever.
Yeah, dude.
Someone will get that
Abby.
reference.
That's Abby.
Yeah, Abby is a femboy according to chat. Anyway, moving on. Retardicus 2, thanks 5 Brazilian. Debin, can you give us an explanation as to why almost every stream we can hear you screaming across the room? Is Smite really that fun? Oh, when I'm streaming.
The real problem, the answer is always Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's like, oh, what if you're yelling about Smite? And it's like, no, I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh!, get angry, and then be like, I need to calm down with a game I actually like Smite, but I'll stay mad.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a poison that is inescapable.
Yeah.
I'll forever hate the Japanese for what they've done.
Kiwi, thanks 5 euros. Freerin is ugly. Konosuba is slop. Watch Boruto. Alright, he's trolling. No one ever recommends watching Bort. Fucking Bort is shit. No one likes Bort. Nobody. Not even Zoomers like Bort. No one talks about Boruto for a reason. It's stupid. It shouldn't exist. It's the search for more money. 2 more super chats came in. They don't want us to end yet. Devin.
Sad. Debin, that's me.
That's a random name. Thanks 5 Canadian. Speaking of nukes, isn't it crazy how Hiroshima is more prosperous after a nuke than Africa after being given freedom? Almost like they need a leash. Well, if I don't even know what to say that. Yes. America helped Japan. We should stop helping Africa. They'll take care of themselves if we stop interfering. Victor Bianchini, thanks to the 10 Brazilian. Just watch Record of Lodos War. It has an actually cute elf called Dealit, and an even cuter melanated elf called Pyrotes. Actually, this is something I want to talk about. Why do the Japanese always have dark elves be brown? Like, in the original fantasy, dark elves is supposed to be either gray, blue, or, like, sometimes, like, blackish. Like, actual charcoal.
It's because of manga, is why.
Yeah, but I know with shading in black and white, you make them darker, but then when you colorize it, can't the artist just be like, they're not brown?
I mean, they could, but it's just what people are used to, because if you were to make a regular manga, and, Japan has tanner people, they are shaded the exact same as how dark elves are. You know what I mean? So the reader in their head, when they see it and are imagining it, are just imagining a brown Japanese girl. That's almost definitely why.
But here's
so if they
the
were to make them blue, the readers would be like, no, that's not right, because what I imagined in my head was a brown girl, and I am attracted to those.
Well, I imagine decapitating people, and I also like brown girls. But my point is, in fantasy, they live underground, so they have no melanin, right? So that's why they made them like either the palish blue shit, because they got no melanin at all.
Okay, no one gives a fuck about your fantasy gay shit. No one's ever heard of it.
No, see, Western people like facts, logic, and immersion. Japanese things are like, can I fuck it? Can I fuck it? That's all that Japanese people ask. Can I fuck it? No, you can't fuck it, because your penis is 3 inches long. You can't fuck it. No, you'll never fuck. You'll never fuck.
Name one Japanese thing that has dark elves that's not porn. Name even one.
I don't watch anime. How can I name?
No one can. It doesn't exist.
Anyway. No. Dark elves are not supposed to be brown, even though they're still hot. No, they're not. You're fake.
Yeah, they are.
You're fake and gay. Cultural appropriation. Of course, it's okay when Japan does it for fucking.
You're culturally gay.
Soy boy cucks. Worship.
Look, I don't want to jerk off to some blue
Japan.
shit, some Navi gay shit. I don't give. I hate Avatar. That movie sucks.
McSavvy, thanks to the $5. Synth plays slop ass breakers, but refuses to play bass Smite 2 with his little brother.
Yep.
First of all, breakers is based. It's time out that guy for 24 hours. Time out. So not only time him out, but fuck you. Everyone loves breakers here.
Wrong.
Axton Zero, thanks $2. In Norse myth, dark elves are black as pitch. Exactly. So they're either pitch black or they're like gray or they're bluish. They're not brown.
All of those are icky. I don't want to look at them.
What? You're icky. You want to fuck monster girls? Monster girls aren't white, black, whatever. They're whatever color they need to be. No, they're monsters. They can be any
not
color.
White. I don't care. It has to be a monster girl and white. There are plenty of those. There are enough. I don't need any more.
I don't even think that's true. What you just said. You're just being a contrarian. If I get your two Monster Girl encyclopedias, give me your two. No, I will read Monster Girl encyclopedia on stream. I'll count how many are different colors.
Blue skin is better than dark skin. You're just wrong. Blue is just wrong. Dark skin is just better. I don't know what to tell you.
I thought
one is just better than the other.
This is your supposed neo-Nazi over here. It's like I like brown.
What do you mean, blue? Never at no point have I ever been a neo-Nazi. First of all, second of all, I just say the truth. I don't want to. I don't give a fuck. Blue is gross and weird. So is gray, and so is gray means death. I don't want something that's dying. That's ew. Old people are gray. You're old.
Well, I like when they're blue. I like blue Dark Elves.
No, Avatar is a shitty movie.
They're not that blue. They're like faded blue, because they don't have melanin.
I don't know. Blue is just another way of saying black, and that's also bad. Oh, shit.
Anyway,
Yep.
ICOs, thanks for $5. I love race mixing. I love giving my superior genetics to lesser beings. How dare you? You can't say that. That's racist.
Yeah, that's racism.
Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna read Monster Girl Encyclopedia next time, and I'm gonna count how many girls aren't white in there. That's what.
Do you want me to grab it? I could count.
Yeah, give me your books.
All right, I'll be back.
We're not doing it this stream. Retard gets 2, thanks to Brazilian. Green skin is the true spirit color. Based is yes. Goblins and orcs and frogs too. Goblins, orcs, and frogs. Irish Major Tom, thanks to Canadian Minthara Supremacy. Yeah. What color was she? Because it's D&D.
See. Okay, no.
Green.
See, you're wrong. They make demons are blue.
Yeah, like Onis. Yeah, Onis are hot.
Yeah, they make the demons
but people are saying green skin best. Yes, goblin girls, orc girls, frog girls, all based. All based. Green skin best.
Well, plants are green.
Yeah, plant girl, also good. Brown and Jordan.
No, I agree. Green is based. Based and green pilled. Green is the color of plant and money.
Brown Enjoyer, thanks to $2. Brown is based. I like brown girls. I just find it very weird that Japan culturally appropriated and changed it.
No.
Please stop talking about Gunner stuff. It's the end of the podcast. So what else do you want us to talk about? Do we need to bring up food again?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, isn't the end better than the middle, which is normally where it is? Is food talk? Is like in the middle.
Monster Girl Encyclopedia smash or pass? It'll be all smash. It'll be smash.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
One. There's not going to be a pass in there. That's the point. Okay, are we done? Is that this episode of CHUDCAST?
Yep.
Okay.
Chat, harass Zesty Jesus to come on CHUDCAST.
Yeah,
harass him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't even play TF2, but we can talk about how absurd it is that he's an incel. That's all that's gonna be. That's all we're talking about. Alex versus Evil, the hairline god. Thanks $2. Can y'all watch Rent a Girlfriend? No, dude, that'd be horrifying.
No way.
No, I ain't watching that shit. All right, that's it for this episode of CHUDCAST. See you next time, guys.
Yep. Bye, chat.